Try help and feedback. You on, bro? Can you hear me? Hello? No, it's not the internet now. There's something wrong with it, man. Because I chose 48 FPS, not 30. I think it's 30 now. And there will be a delay. You know, I don't want there to be a delay. So we have shoutouts. Is it alright? Should I continue? Is it alright? Yo, are you there, man? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so basically we start the game. We start the game here at the first step. We venture here. Okay. So I have a delay on my streaming device. You have a delay on your messages. Alright. So after that, you know what I mean? We arrive here, and then this is the area that I want to discover next. We will fight the boss here. But what have I done is I have scoundered a bit, round and round, and I've explored a bit, but I have no true weapon or any upgrades at all. It's just, this is basically my starting class. This is how you start. I haven't even leveled up.
Pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message that I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough?
This is a very important NPC. She gives us the spirit jellyfish ashes. You will see it in action, and she also appears somewhere else. Now we need to fulfill her wish. Not our wish, her wish. Oh, by the way, you can also ride it, like you have a horse. The horse is your best friend. This Aurora fluid, it's ooh. Here's the jellyfish, there are her friends. Bro, if you leave, tell me, okay? Because otherwise I will be talking for nothing. So this area is filled with jellyfishes, but they are usually friendly, so we never attack them. Smithing stone is used to upgrade weapons, of course. Yeah. You can also kill wild animals here in Elden Ring, but I never do it. You know why? Okay, so the red jellyfishes are actually adversaries. They will attack me, or me in this case, because they are guarding something that we want. Let's see what they are guarding. They can poison you, so it's better to run away from them. It's better to not fight them because they are Rodriguez's favorite animal. The girl we met here. She's Rodriga.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little
Yes, I did. I will show you where we will meet her again. Look. Shit. This is the map. This is basically what we call an open world game. And it's just the beginning. Just the beginning. These places right here is where we can find treasure maps to unlock the area. Like this area here, which you can see everything. You can pin somewhere you can go and stuff like that. And in this area here, I have been here. These are graces, basically checkpoints that I've unlocked because I found a hidden path, I think here, yes. And it transported me all the way here. And I explored a bit, but I still have to find the treasure map here. But the area is very high level, so I can follow it. Right now, I will tell you where we can see Rodriga again. Because she's one of the most important NPCs in the game. This is the round table hall, this is where the champions gather. That would be me, of course. Do you want to spend the night with her, bro? Alright. Oh, Rodriga should be here. Where is Rodriga? What? She should be right here. God damn. This NPC, we will get his armor set. Look, it's one of my favorite armor sets in the game. Silver and gold. United. And they say that the one that he's carrying is his dead brother. Anyway, he will help us in a quest, and later on he will leave this world and we can get his armor set. So, yeah. So right now we can explore a bit and get some weapons. Because if we go straight to the boss right now, we will surely lose. There are so many places to explore here. These are bats, they are very neat. There's one item here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. This noise is usually when you get attacked or followed.
You, please, I can read them.
You understand anything until now?
Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Head to the foundation of gold tarnished. Traverse
Nice.
Rhea Lucaria, glintstone eventide, and reunite the half-crescents at the grand lift. Oh, but the bridge
the one I'm
is
speaking here, it's a
collapsed
maiden.
and
She's
cannot be
basically-
crossed. Only, why should that matter? Stormvale Castle still stands tall.
She's basically your fate guidance, kind of, you know? She reads your hand, she tells you where to go next and stuff, and she appears in very hideous spots. Important spots, but hideous. And you see it. You see this castle, this big castle in front of us. That's basically where the first boss is. But if you see this dust is showing up because on my options I have ray tracing on. If I had ray tracing off, it wouldn't appear. But ray tracing costs like 20% to 20 to 30% performance. So why she's standing here is because she tells us that in order to get to Stormvale Castle, you can either follow the main road where we came from, or you can follow this bridge. She also says that the bridge is collapsed, but that doesn't stop you. So nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. These cookbooks, where did it go? Yep, these cookbooks basically, when you rest, you can build stuff like arrows and stuff with the crafting kit. You can craft. So with this one you can craft soft cottons, stanching coluses, and rainbow stone arrow. So every time you find the cookbook, they always help you to craft something. So they are very important. Always. So here is where we need to go. Look at the reflection in the rocks here. It's so beautiful. Last time I was playing Elden Ring, I had ray tracing off, and the reflections were not this nice. But right now they are super. Right there, it's a beetle. Yeah, they carry some unique ashes of war, and ashes of war you can equip to your weapon for different abilities. So we have to defeat them quickly. Otherwise they flee. I got Stormwall. I can equip this to my shield, and it basically does what you're seeing at the icon. But I won't come around a lot here because I want you to see some action. So I have to go to a place to get a lantern to light up the area, and then we will go to straight action. But I need that lantern. That's the first thing that you need in the game. You can get a torch, but it will block your left hand. Honestly, you need to use the shield at the beginning of the game because you get killed easily. Oh yeah, even animals attack me in this game, but I always evade them. Kind to animals. These flowers that we collect, they serve a purpose. And some are better than the others. Bro, look at this view, man. Bro, look at this view. Isn't it wonderful? Look. That white castle in front of us, it's called the Academy of Rea Lucaria. That's where you learn magic. It's the Academy of Magic. And look at the tree, man. That's the Earth tree. The icon of Elden Ring. And that in front of us is a church, a crumbled church. We usually find good items there or some NPCs. By the way, this area right here, and the music, and the ambience and everything, just reminds me when I was a kid in the summer and the afternoon would arrive. It looked exactly like this, exactly. But now everything is different. I don't know why. And there you go. This is our first important item, and this is the statue of Marika, I think. Marika is the main goddess of the game. She held the Elden Ring before they shattered it. Some assassins shattered it.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Bro, if you're suffering
For
with
a small donation,
with quality, you can always go to
I'd be happy to share my
720p
knowledge.
because I used a bit of high bitrate. Maybe your internet, if it doesn't support it, just go from 1080p to 720p. Everything should be cool.
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
So these are sorceries. There are green sorceries, blue sorceries, and purple sorceries. Me myself, I like all of them actually, but some are better than the other. These are the rock bottom sorceries, like the most fundamental ones. But you need to have, if you see attributes, you need to have intelligence. Use sorceries, and right now we don't have either. We have 9 intelligence, so we can buy them later.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
So this guy is actually a good guy. He's basically telling us that we need to find the glintstone key to enter the Academy, and through the Academy, what I showed you before, the white castle on top of the hill, the Academy of Rea Lucaria, it's basically the place that leads you to the Erdtree capital, and the Erdtree capital is like the main area of the final game, like end game. So, and he tells us if you find the key, he needs to get into the Academy as well, because he was kind of lost outside, so we will help him later. Academy scroll. Scrolls help you to learn new sorceries, but not every sorcerer is a teacher. We have to find the teacher ourselves. Okay, here what you see in front of you is a siege. Basically, that's what it's called. It's a siege. There are warriors, enemy warriors, who will stop you from going to the next area. This is the next area. And this is Stormvale Castle. This is the first area of the first boss, so we are past it through a shortcut. We shouldn't be here, but we need some items. Now I will show you about summons. At my left, there's a sign. That's called a summon sign. So, let me call forth my buddies. That's one down. These guys are a bit stronger than usual, but you see I need to shoot them like 10 times to kill them. But still, I have the upper hand. What are they? Nice. Nice guys. There is another one, I know it. Yep, there he is. This guy is very good shield. He has a golden brass shield. Hopefully he let it go. No. I need that shield. Oh. Die, biatch. When the territory is cleared, the wolves, or basically your summons, disappear. There are so many crafting items on here. I feel like a Viking raiding villages. Nothing else? Are we dead as? There is our next checkpoint. And let's rest a bit. Look, I can level up. I only leveled up 2 levels because I started level 10. So basically it's the start of the game. I used the special item I got at the crumbling church, the Church of Marika, to upgrade my flasks. Basically you use flasks. There you go. Bottom left. You use flask to... The red flask is for your HP, the blue flask is for your FP. With FP you can use skills and magic. This is a cellar.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
There is our lantern. And I wish I had a bit more money to buy this. Let's see. Okay.
Back again, are we? Not everyone can tell how good my wares are. You've a discerning eye, you have.
So these merchants, especially the first one. Wait, what did I just buy? Oh yeah, I bought a very good cookbook, a crystal dart, shatter short arrow. They are very good. So basically in Elden Ring 1.0, in the day 1 release, there was a mission with the merchant that basically gave the game a whole different meaning. Basically you were defeating and killing bosses who kind of tortured the merchant's people, and then in the end he shows the truth and he appears at the end of the game, but they removed it. And many people now kill these merchants and they drop a bell, and with the bell you can get unlimited items here at the round table vault at the Gathering of Champions. But I don't kill them because they are good people. They just sell stuff, that's it. Now we take 2 more items and we backtrack. Hop. Hop. Oh. I want to take the map here, but it's very dangerous. There it is. Treasure map. Very dangerous because it's guarded by some very aggressive enemies and they can one-shot me, basically. Yep, they can totally one-shot me. Let's rest. Glintstone cookbook. Glintstone cookbook 1, Glintstone cookbook 2. Freezing grease. Cool glintstone. So grease, basically, here are your equipment. You can equip it here. Fire grease, magic grease, and rot grease. Basically give your weapon a certain ability. Magic grease gives it magic, and we will use it right now because we have to go back and start to defeat some enemies from the beginning of the game. And this is the first cave that you discover, Groveside Cave. But it's very dark, look. It's very dark and we need to light it up. There you go. Now I'm very sorry, but there are some wolves here and I have to kind of take them out, you know? I'm very sorry. Or I can just sneak past, but they will stagger on me. I'm sorry, little fella. So sorry. The white one is the alpha. He's very aggressive. Crackpot is good because with it you can... Wait, let's read it because I actually forgot it. You can crack, by the way. This empty pot somehow mends itself when broken. Essential vessel for crafting cracked pot items. Magic seal within. Deploy. Materials and magic sealed within deploy their effects when the pot is thrown. Yes, so basically with this you can craft some throwable pots like fire pots, ice pots, sleeping pots. They are useful in a crowd of enemies or in some bosses that you can actually put to sleep. Very solid fella. By the way, playing this in first person was the best experience ever, but it was still buggy. Behind this wall there's a boss. It was still buggy, and the developers didn't help me. They said, oh, you should buy the game to have the full first person experience. We won't help you if you crack it. But I still crack. Okay. Want to play free game? When I can, of course. This is the boss. There you go. Look how much damage it did because of the magic beast. Down he goes. Look at my magic weapon. So brilliant. And we got the first talisman. Basically talismans you can equip, and they have different effects. This one boosts fire damage negation, so we will equip it. Right now we can only equip one talisman, but total is 5. As you can see the row. I have a lots of other weapons, but the best one right now is broadsword. This one. This was the first little boss of the game. You can basically fight him with eyes closed. But when I tried it first person, it was so hard. I had to try like 4 times. We need strength at 16. Yes, we need strength at 16, so we will just invest in strength right now. Now we can go. That's where we can go. There are so many places to explore. There's a cavern here. There's a boss here. We can jump here. Let's go.
You must
on our
be
side.
tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't be a fool.
Yeah. He basically tells you that if you go forward, there is a lake, and if you get to the lake, you will fight a dragon. And he's right. Right now the dragon is very strong. So we will evade it for now. I wanted to drop here. Maybe it's a mistake, but I have to show you some action. Right? Okay. We can jump here. Jump here at this torrent. It's called torrent actually. Survive. And that guy is a bit bothersome. Trying to get him from behind. If he turns, I'm doomed. Ball right. Calm down. Whoa. I have tricks too, man. He gave us an Ash of War. The Ash of War, you can equip it on your weapon and it gives you a certain ability. This one gives us the ability that he was using. Nice guys, look at his deck. The ability that he was using, basically you shoot with your weapon at the ground and you create the gravitational wave that sucks your opponent toward you. Another talisman which boosts holy damage negation. Basically it protects us from holy attacks, which sometimes are physical, sometimes are magical. And if we jump here we can get to the first area of the game. This is actually where we start the game. Go here, we talk to him, and then we jump down to do the tutorial. So we're past that, so these statues, you can put some keys, some stone keys in it, and the foggy walls will disappear, and that's basically like a dungeon that we can explore, but it's a bit high level right now, so we'll have to do it later. Now we have to get a new shield. This shield is good for starting class because it has 100% physical protection, but it's not the best. We will get another one. We also have a better sword, it's just that we don't have the stats to use it. We need 16 strength, we have 15. Here's where you first start the game. Look at this view, bro. I mean, what else can be more beautiful than this? This is our first NPC. He's actually a bad guy. When I first played the game for the first time ever, I thought he was hostile and I attacked him. And he brings out a bunch of roses and he uses that as a weapon, but it's a very, very deadly because they stack up bleed. So I've already talked to him. Look how well the reflection looks with ray tracing on. It just looks perfect. That big guy right there on top of the horse, you don't mess with him, man. You don't mess with him. Trust. This is a giant. I'll try to bring him down. But you know what? No, because this weapon sucks. I need a stronger weapon. He can still attack us, by the way. Go away, man. You can throw a wave of breath that shoots you 10 kilometers away. There is a hidden enemy in those steps and we need to shoot it. Yeah, there it is. We got an Ash of War, sweep. Basically sweep your sword longer. It does a bit more damage. But Ashes of War, because in this game you can have normal weapons, like the one I have now. You can equip Ashes of War on them, basically different abilities. Or you have special weapons, which have their unique abilities and you cannot change them or copy them. Then you have legendary weapons, which are like the best weapons in the game. And there is a legendary weapon who was made by the creator of Game of Thrones, because he basically was a director in this game. I can show it to you later if you want. These octopuses drop some very good items, like flesh and white flesh, something like that, which is used to recover health or something like that, but I just never kill them. I feel bad. But I would surely defeat these. Because they are bad guys. They are wild monkeys. There is another NPC. Every NPC, every merchant, sorry, sells different items. So, in my opinion, they are all valuable. Fight with useless opponents. I want strong opponents. Oh, where was he? Yep. Let's see if we can buy something.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
Look, told you they are peaceful. Like, you don't have to kill them. Oh, you buy the broadsword and this firebone arrow, firebone bolt. It's very, very important. We can buy a bow.
All done?
Yes, all done, man. I already gave you some money. There is something hidden right here for us.
It hurts.
This guy is our friend.
What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. What are you doing here?
Basically, his people have beaten him up, and we need to save him. But not right now, we need to get some better items. If we save him, look, we can get to the other side of that island. You see the exit on that cave? We can get there, and there rests a very important dragon NPC that can teach us a very good dragon spell, like breathing fire, stomping the opponent, something like that. Right now, we need to get the shield, new shield. No, not two of you, man. I got his weapon. Very nice. He also protects me with his weapon. There you go. He gave us the Dismounter, which is a very powerful weapon. It's a curved greatsword, but it needs 19 strength and 16 dexterity to wield. It looks awesome, though. But it's not really the best, but it's cool and it's strong. But it's not the best. This is also a very good NPC.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm? despite the collapse of the Golden Order. Yes, you're a tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper tarnished, like you.
You only need to buy one thing from him, and that's Ash of War, no skill. He basically only sells Ashes of War. Like skills that we can equip to our weapons.
Well, until we meet again.
His weapon is the Zweihander. It's a very strong, colossal greatsword, but I've always hated it. I think we will fight this guy sooner or later. Now off to get the shield. We want a better shield. I have repeated this area so many times. I've started the game so many times in order to get... There is a Royal Knight here, I think he's called. There he is. There he is, the one with the big shield. I need to get his weapon, so I have repeated this mission many times. Good armor as well. Oh. Okay, he dropped nothing. He also took out one of my wolves, so they will pay dearly. Very dearly. And there's the shield, the Beast Crest Heater Shield. It has better stats than the one we are using, so we'll use it. In Elden Ring 1.0, this chest is empty, the shield doesn't exist. Which is kind of ridiculous. This one is a big dog, he's strong. still some of them alive. Otherwise, my wolves would have just vanished. There's another, yeah, there's another dog. Look, he's gigantic, man. There's someone else. Anyone else want to pick up a fight? I'm here. I'm here, come for me. Never mind, they are not even worthy.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Okay, strength at 16, now we can use Lord Swords, Lord Swords, Great Sword. This is a very good weapon. This is a very good weapon. But we are on heavy load, so we need to equip something. Shit. God damn. Can't use it still, like, I mean, it can't be heavy. Here we rescue a very important NPC.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Basically, these pod NPCs, sometimes enemies, they are just mashed up flesh of champions who are killed in battle or or who just succumb to injuries. But this guy thinks that he is the strongest. He thinks he's the champion of champions.
Well played, good sir. Well played.
Thank you for the protein, sir.
Oh, that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Basically, exalted flesh, you can equip it here, and it grants you physical attack for temporary time. But I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat meat. Even
Once
in game.
again, pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there. I'm heading eastward.
Okay, that's it. As you should know, in Souls games, you should talk to NPCs a couple of times, since they have different dialogues. What's that guy looking up to? Let me check. Check, where was I headed? Check it out. The NPC that we just met, Iron Fist Alexander, is actually a very good NPC, and he has a very long quest, but he gives us a very good item at the end.
Yeah, mate. Hey, terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer? I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Nah, bud, you're good.
Oh, is there anything wrong?
Oh, why is he here? Should have met someone here. Anyway. We won't venture further than here because there is a boss at that lake, and I'd like to save that boss for later. Where there should have been an NPC. The one with the fancy armor set with silver and gold. Why isn't he here? The world of Elden Ring is so vast, so open, it's just amazing. Oh. Nearly forgot this one. paintings in Elden Ring that you can examine, and they lead you to certain places. I know exactly where that one is. I'll go there right now. Like I said, Elden Ring is open world. It's not like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, which is pattern-like. And there's the paintings. There's the clue of the painting. There we get the reward from the painting, which is an item we can equip. Alright. Now I have explored this area right here. I want to get in there, but this is the lake where the dragon shows up, so I'm not strong enough for the dragon right now. I'll deal with it later. So what we can do? I actually wanted to explore this, so we will go there. So basically this is what you can do in Elden Ring. You can explore infinitely and try to solve every side quest, or you can just go straight for the main missions, but you will have a rough time because the game is built for you to explore. Yeah. Dungeon here. There it is. There's a boss. We'll fight him right now. Right behind this door is our first teacher. Magical, isn't she?
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yes, and more than that.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Sorry, ma'am. You can be my teacher, and I can be your... yeah. Kind of get the point. So basically, we can give to our sexy feet teacher scrolls, and she can learn us sorceries.
Is that a scroll?
I mean, new
Takes me
sorceries.
back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
I mean, I don't care if she's beautiful or not because she already has the statue on her head. I'm assuming there's something more hiding behind those robes. She can teach us lots of stuff. But this is just... except this, Crystal Barrage, I still call it basic sorcery. It's very basic sorcery, so... and it costs a bunch. Look at this, this costs 3,000 runes, so... let's skip it for now. She also has a very long quest, and we will meet her a couple of times. Now, I don't know if that's her real head, or she wears it as a mask. But one thing that I do know is that she's good at giving head. I know that for sure. And here are the ashes of war. Beast crest, heater shield. We need to equip no skill on this one because most shields have parry. But I will tell you something later about it. Why it's best to have no skill in shields. Bro, these giants, look at that van. Whoa. They are definitely hiding a weapon there. There's definitely something there. But there are just so many. There are just so many. Get a new weapon now, but we still can't use it. I think it's here. Oh, I thought I was whiter. Don't worry, I can fix that now. I thought I was white. Yeah, there's D. He has to show up someplace else. I think this is good because we are tan a bit. I'm young. Damn. Looks like spaghetti. This is cool too. Looks like a Viking. I think this is cool. This looks like a Viking. Yeah. That's cool. Look, I look as a Viking warrior. A young Viking warrior, of course. Now I'm using this other weapon. There she is. My wife.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table Hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
I have a purpose in mind.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
We should basically help her to stay here.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
You can guess who he is, and he's actually reinforcing the Banished Knight's sword, and we can actually get that later on, but it's a very rare drop, but it's such a good weapon, I swear.
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
We basically need to exchange dialogues so we can keep my wife here.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
No, not Master Hugh. I'm your master.
Back already. No matter. Lay out your arms. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. If I do have a talent for
Okay, got it. There are so many places to go. But one of the most important places, it's actually in a dungeon. I'll try to get there later. I'll show you how good this weapon is. That's good. There's an NPC here, we don't want to fight him still. Because I need more bullets. I really need more bullets. But we can get a very powerful Ash of War and ability. Golden Vow. It's one of the buffs. Ash of Wars. So we can equip it to a weapon and it will buff our stats every time we activate it. It's so cool, yo. There's also... yeah, there it is. Another weapon here. One of the best starting weapons. The lance. Let me show you. It's one of the best starting weapons because it does pierce damage, and pierce damage is the best type of damage you can do on this game. It staggers opponents quickly. Also, it's very, very good on horseback. Of course, it's lance. It's the best weapon on horseback. Right now, we can't wield it. We need 20 strength and 14 dexterity. But we'll get there. Nice, guys. Now we need to find a certain NPC. Called Patches. I hope it will be here. Anyway, we can explore the tunnel. One good thing that they one good thing, yeah, that they removed from Elden Ring was plunging attacks. It was such a good mechanic, but they just removed it. I have no idea why, and it was a very bad choice. So here we can gather smithing stones. They serve to fortify our weapons, of course. I usually don't kill these guys because they don't really attack me, but if I grab what he's working on, if I grab the crystal in front of him, it will become hostile. So I kind of have to. It's a stone, not a crystal. Smithing stone. This guy always attacks you because he's just a guy. Rats. I believe there's another rat here. I think. No. Sometimes there are some hidden walls. That's why I try to shoot them all. Wait, what? I actually missed that? Are we dead ass? I believe the boss in this area is just a giant He's just a giant troll, but he's a bit tough. No, you don't. You wanted to use a flamethrower on me. Oh, there's the other one. They've removed some things here from the Soul series, but they have added some other things, like you can crouch here and you can hide. Also, you can hide in the bushes. That's what she said. But also, one very, very important mechanic that they removed from all the Souls games, besides the first Souls games, which is Demon Souls, is that you cannot jump or climb onto ledges. Oh shit. God damn. They are made of stone, and usually slash weapons or pierce behave poorly against them. But a weapon like Leo, which is strike, it's very good. super effective. And I have no idea why I didn't go for the flail. I should have gone for the flail. And there's the boss. One thing why I went for this weapon, and there's a stronger version of this called Knight's Greatsword, is that when you two-hand it and you do the R2 attack, which is called the, let's say, the heavy attack, you cover a lot of ground. Look, that's a lot of ground. You can hit multiple enemies. But if you have something like, let's say, the flail, and you do the same hit, look, kind of sucks. It's just shooting in front of you. So we should be strong enough for this fella. But we will see. We should be strong enough. Risk it. He has a nasty attack. Grab that. Yes. He's down. Doing God's work for me. He gave us this. A talisman. Enhances roars and breath attacks. Basically, if you have a weapon which has an ability of roaring or breathing, this will enhance it. Bro, Elden Ring is peak. I'm telling you, Elden Ring is peak. I can fight the dragon now, it's just in front of me. But I need a bit more stamina. I need a good summon. And I need some power-ups. I need some power-ups. Coastal cave. Human bug. Side cave. There's another cave here. And there's one. Like here, I think. been some time. It's really been some time.